Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Power went up for like 2 minutes. Been like in the 90s. Last 2 or 3 days, I think the heat wave knocked out some power. The UPS keep the stream running while I was in the bathroom. Or did the internet also go out? Go check on the AC now. It's calibrating.
I gotta get to you.
Yo, dog, Katie Boucher here, Next Level Painting, hitting you up on that literal best of all days, coming to you live from that Beats Lab. We're doing it again. Sorry, I was taking a call with Eileen. Go boy. Yeah, me too. So power just went out, and the AC just kicked back on. It's 80 degrees in the hallway right now. The Huff, what's up, brother? Want to see that model? Hell yeah, dude. We did some blues last Tuesday. It's fucking 80 in the hall right now. It's been 94 all week. And the power, I guess the power grid just overloaded. So now I'm back to that, where I have to like play with the thermostat all day. Like I'll let it hit 72 at night. And then as the sun creeps up and fucks my shit up, I have to keep telling it, I have to keep backing the thermostat off. But it's wild because it's a townhome, like I mentioned. So heat rises. That's where I'm on the second floor. That hallway right there is right where the thermostat is. So, and that's the hottest zone in the house because of the way the air works. And if you go downstairs, it's borderline chilly. You know what I mean? It's that hallway. And you got to be careful because in the summer, like, it will just never kick off if you're not playing with it. You know? So you got to play with it. Because I'm the corner unit. The sun just hits this side of the fucking house all day. So yeah, 80 in the hall. Probably like 77 in the Beats Lab right now. Is he? Said, I'll be chucking my name in for less than 2 years soon. Should I block out 1 hour? 1 hour, it's fine. Thermostat, wait, box fan point up from downstairs. Trick the thermostat. So put a box fan at the base of the stairs. I think I'm gonna commit to that this year. Like, this air conditioner unit could be like twice as big. Good advice. I'll run to Home Depot and get something. I need to get some fans up in this motherfucker. I just get so lazy, but this is the year. Judge Spud, what's up, brother? Music's too loud. Oh yeah, totally. It is. Check. Yeah. Great. The Huff says, sounds like you need to get zones and extra thermostats. I feel like I do. The problem is my unit's undersized. Or it's got no room for error. Actually, I do think it's undersized because I'm a quarter unit, and the quarter units are slightly bigger. And we all have the same AC unit. Judge Spud, I tell you what, the fucking government canceled your direct debit and is trying to take you to court. Like, government canceled your debit card? Like your bank account? What? That's preposterous. How many people are in chat right now? It says there's only 2 of you guys, which I know that's the bot. Local council, you pay council tax, and they cancel the direct debit because they upgraded their system. Oh. So is this like for your housing development or like your HOA or something like that? And so like you're basically behind on your payments without knowing it? I've seen that happen before. And you know what I've seen specifically, Judge Spud, because I've been going to HOA meetings and kind of learning the politics of the CDD and everything. They do that to people they want to kick out. Have you been making waves lately in the HOA? Or is this just straight incompetence? Never attribute to malice what can be explained by incompetence. Just be incompetence. But I've also seen it used as malice. When we had a new HOA person start making waves, and she was crushing it, helping out, and they did that where they basically made it so she couldn't pay, so they can like basically put a lien on her shit, and she'd have to leave the HOA because she technically couldn't be on the HOA with a lien. So it's just incompetence in your situation. That's ridiculous. Well, I told you guys at the end of last show, Tuesday, so Eileen basically got fired. Which, that's how she frames it. But teachers in Florida are annual contract employees. She didn't have her contract was not renewed, which is not uncommon as a teacher. She's been 17 years. That's a thing, but it is uncommon for the principal to pull you to the office and say and make you sign a piece of paper saying, like, we're not renewing you. Good luck. Usually they just say you don't have a job here next year, and then your contract just transfers to your next school. So this is like the first time in 17 years the contract is just gone. She has to like reapply. And due to a bunch of drama and nonsense and pretty fucked up shit. But she had 2 interviews this week that both went really well. She's extremely anxious, extremely nervous. She hasn't slept in 3 days. She woke up last night at like 2 in the morning. I just found her on the couch in the morning, just sitting there playing on her phone. She just couldn't sleep. She's had so much anxiety, like waiting to hear back. Judge, but thanks, man. Yeah, no, it's, I mean, she'll get a job, but it's just like, she's built a life for herself, and the stuff that went down to go down is super, like, I told her, honestly, like, with how emphatic she is and kind she is, like, go boy, you've met her, right? Like, I was like, you're lucky this hasn't happened to you before. Like, because she doesn't know how to play politics. She doesn't know how to play corporate infrastructure. She just does her job really good, keeps her head down, and tries to make friends. So, yeah, she's a teacher. She never learned, like, these people aren't your fucking friends, first off. Like, they're coworkers. You literally don't trust any of them. Like, learn the names of their kids, their pets, and maybe talk about what you guys did this weekend. That's all conversation. Trust no one. She doesn't know any of that shit. It's very cynical for her. But I was like, you're just lucky it took 17 years for shit to backfire on you. So she had 2 good interviews this week. One of the interviews requires us to sell our fucking townhome and move to Inverness. So there's a non-zero chance to go back to it's back to the mobile soup kitchen and we're back in Inverness. Yeah, Go Boy knows. He's like, I believe that. She came off as very genuine, empathetic, and friendly. I loved her right away. Yeah. That's how she runs her game. People run their game like that are targets. So I've been coaching her on the school at Next Level Hard Knocks. Basically, all I'm doing, Go Boy, is teaching her the rules of drug dealing. They apply to life. But she had a good interview on Thursday. Really good, but as the day went on, and then last night, she got so anxious. She's like, did I say the wrong thing? Did I do the wrong thing? Oh my God, you know, she's a nervous wreck, bro. We're supposed to go up to see my mom this weekend, but I canceled. It's too much for her. And I think it just cuts down from like the life she built. Right? Like, she's not used to having someone she can count on. Also, like, insurance. She's going to lose her insurance. Like, we are going to lose our insurance at the end of this month. Fact. Period. You can't stop it. She thinks she can stop it. She's like, oh, if I get a new job real quick. I'm like, no. Like, your contract ended. You're a new hire. That paperwork's not going to get signed till, like, July. So, like, your teacher insurance is gone, like, May 28th. She's like, but I can no. Get it out of your head. It's gone. So that's really bothered her. She, as you guys know, she suffers from like epilepsy and other things. So like medicine, life-saving. Izzy says teachers are in such demand right now. No, good ones will get picked up in a hurry. No. This is, yeah, exactly, Izzy. Your wife is a director level of a large school district in Pennsylvania. Can't find enough stuff. Yeah, exactly. And she's been in it for 17 years, Izzy, ESC, like pre-K, ESC, early childhood intervention. The longest she's ever been at one school is 4 years. This is normal. It's just that the way it went down is really stressful. And now that she's 40 and she's been doing it for 17 years, her body is like a NFL linebacker who's 40. Like, she is destroyed. We need to get her into office positions. And that's where it's been frustrating because we don't want to put her back in the classroom. She has the experience. She's, to be an RCS, like a resource compliance specialist. So that's what she interviewed for on Thursday. Grime Time says, Kenny, your wife is a sweetheart. I hope she gets a better position soon. Me too, man. I don't see how she won't. Like, straight up, Grime Time. Like, 17 years. Exceptional, highly effective educator. for 17 years in early intervention childhood PSC. Which is almost impossible. She has so many endorsements on her certificate: ESC, autism, ESOL, million more, which is like trifecta, right? Like literally crazy. She's also she just finished semester 1 of her master's for ESC 4.0. Like 17 years in the classroom writing IEPs, working with our RCSs. Like, bro, she went to this interview and like the director of ESC was like quizzing her on that shit, and she like just knew everything. And this lady was like, "What?" Because I think they're used to like lateral hires. They have to like train. She's like, huh. I literally write 100 of these a year. Like, so she was really nervous. She feels like she said all the wrong things, but she didn't. We coached. She's gonna get that fucking job, I believe. Go Boy says, unfortunately, I share a lot of Eileen's traits, and I have had similar experiences. You understand? People punch down. You know what I mean? And if you present that way, you look weak to people. There's a lot of politics, a lot of drama involved. Once I safely have her, like, eventually we will move to Inverness no matter what. That'll be her, like, where she retires. Once I'm out of this county, then I'll talk more freely about what went down and what retaliation is on the menu. Judge Fred says, I've been there. She's a trooper. Both of you work well together. It seems. Go fucking grab that ball by the horns. Agrippa, what's up, brother? Great Praise says, I'm going to send a principal a picture of his microwave blinking 12. Yeah. That's good. Prime time. My fiance's mom does similar work for a private school. Politics are nuts. Yeah, the thing is, going to charter is not the answer. She's vested in the Florida retirement system. That's another big concern. She's worked 17 years for this. And so she can get picked up at any charter school right now. But the problem is it's have her pay, which is not that impressive to begin with, and not participating in her pension. So it has to be still school. We've looked at a lot of things. I even looked at county clerk. I'm trying to talk her into just getting a job at the county clerk, at the comptroller. It's half her pay. I'm like, if you're gonna take half your pay, like, but it still participates in the Florida retirement system and healthcare, same healthcare system. I was like, just go work in an office and actually get lunch breaks or shit. How about that? Do that, finish your master's, then we'll move. She can't do it though. She has a lot of pride, and I'm like, yeah, I'm with that. There's a lot of pride in what she's done and what she does, so she can't do it. Judge Spud says teachers get screwed for pay with what they have to do with. Bro, I used to think teachers were just full of shit. My parents were teachers, my mom and my dad. I was like, man, quit whining, bro. Your job's easy. Man, Dr. D in chat with the resub. What's up, brother? But, like, that's the perspective as a kid, right? Now, as a partner, dog, that job is impossible. Being a teacher is impossible. The rules, the laws, the regulations, the requirements, you don't get, like, there's no off button. Like, it's nonstop. Like, like when she walks me through some of the issues that she has, like just normal day stuff, I'm just like, I have no idea. I have no tools in which to deal with that. Like, I can't even comprehend how I'm supposed to manage that situation while following the rules and keeping my job. Which I know because if you guys didn't know, I went to college, to community college twice, failed both times. But the second time I was like, maybe I'll just like finish my credits out for academia and be like a teacher, like my parents. And I actually did think of ESC. So I got through a bunch of the stuff. I was up to the classroom hours part of my 2-year degree, my associates. And I was doing classroom hours at Barbara Goldman Elementary. In the art class, bro. In the art class. I was like, this will be chill. Bro, I didn't last 45 minutes. There go Matthew. What up, brother? Then you have to deal with Dr. D, yeah, the union roof. Bro, I didn't make it 45 minutes, Dr. D. I was like, you know what? I have made a mistake. I have made an error. This is not for me. I can't do this. I need to go. Sorry. I left the school I was at for my hours. I went back to the college. Fucking withdrew my shit. I was like, that is not for, I can't do that. Katie Boucher can't do that. It's too, I just can't, the rules are, the way, like, it's not that I don't have, like, patience for children. I do. I have infinite patience for children. It's just that my education style, my personality, it's completely diametrically opposed to what their course or curriculum mandates. I will be uncomfortable the entire time and will lose my job. 100% chance. It's not a career. I would just waste money at college to then just like lose my job. Yeah, Dr. D. So like, we haven't been fans of the union either. But now we're members, Dr. D. When all this shit went down, I was like, hold on a second. I got the union president on the phone. Talked with her. She was like, she told me a lot of stuff, bro. And even though, so I paid her right away. And she's like, look, we can't give you like free legal or anything, but like, I'll come to your meetings. She literally made herself available to Eileen for all meetings. And she was like, look, man, it's job insurance. That's all it is. I was like, facts. Dr. D, no, dude, like we come from Miami, the notoriously corrupt union down there. They just lost their status, actually. They just changed a bunch of laws in Florida. You need 60% membership, or you have to reapply. That just passed in the Florida House down here. Just got signed, and Miami lost their status. The Miami Teachers Union, and everyone's all mad about it online. And I'm like, bro, what right does a bargaining collective have to represent an organization when it has less than half of the organization backing it? Walk me through that. How do they have any say in anything with less than a half? The rule now is 60%. You need slightly more than half. That's it. Or you have no say. And like a couple people online were talking shit on it. I was like, bro, are you stupid? I'm not giving bargaining rights to the minority of the organization. That's crazy. Like here in Osceola, they solved that. They had well over 60%. They're fine. My man Nurgle Matthew in the chat. Nurgle Matthew, you trying to buy a new army? Cosmic Cubicle, what's up, brother? Dr. D, yeah. Especially, it's not like they have any real power, too. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Jericho Matthew says, can you imagine the Zion armies? Yeah, I've been selling the edgelords, trying to find someone to buy it. Union came in the clutch for us this one time, Dr. D. This one time. And I'm like, yo, how do I get that job? I would be clutch working in a union. Like, in the union. Like, that's the job for me. I'd be a savage, bro. There we go, Matthew. That's right. Dr. D says there's those golden moments. I know people in the union like that, and back then, backed them for life. But yeah, it is few and far between. We were very anti-union all the way up until we needed them, and they helped. But it's been a stressful couple of weeks. She's not wanted to be on the stream. She's been sleeping a lot, depressed, anxious beyond belief. Go boy, can you imagine somebody doing that to her? Like, so 2 good interviews this week. She's still stressed out of her mind. We're gonna lose our insurance. Have to figure out something. That's the word. That's it. Which is why, somebody in chat mentioned that. Look, I'm at the yeah, bro. I feel you. Job suck. So, David's been blowing me up, guys. Let's move on subject. Just want to give you guys a little update. Thank you, guys. You can't imagine, right, Nurgle Matthew, right? Like somebody treating her that way, right? Like you've met her multiple times. Sweetest thing, right? Dr. D, yeah. I have a million backup plans, Dr. D. It's just that someone who's in a career like she is, all the risk is now. And she doesn't understand, like, I spent my whole life with zero stability. My entire business since 2010. There's no stability. There's no, you don't know anything that's going to happen. No, you know what I mean? So she does, she is not mentally equipped for that environment. Like the unknowables. We're going to be fine. So, David's been working out new POG designs for me. We've got some ball and shit, dude. Because remember, I told you guys we have to have commons. David is locking in some solid commons. He says, you got me for 1 more month. We've got the Four Loko. We've got a Four Loko based commons. We've got gas station hot dog based commons. We've got Zin pouch fucking commons. We've got Scratcher commons. Boner pill commons. Bro. It's going to be lit. Still waiting for the proofs. I'll be here hopefully soon. Exclamation point Pogs. The Pogs are the future of our show. Dr. D, you were self-employed for 25 years. You get me. Why'd you drink it? Go boy, you're such a savage. Wolfsark in chat. Judged by What happened to the hoodie shirt? Oh, the big one? I haven't made it. I can't go that big. It's on my spreadsheet, and I look at it every time I go in there, and I'm like, how do I do this? I have to go to like a third party, buy it from them, ship it to me, then mail it to you. What's the largest you can do, Judge Spud? Derek Gray, what's up, man? Or what's the smallest you can do? I had this problem with Apothisuke before. Like it's. I can go bigger than 3. Would you take a 5? Let me go to the spreadsheet. Oh, okay. That's good, man. Do you want to... Okay. I just updated it. Do I have your address, Dutch Bud? Did you whisper it to me or something? You can either Discord DM it to me or whisper me here on platform. I just updated the scroll. Wolfsark, you built AOS Night Guy GW Store Anniversary. The COG port. Tight. Alright, so exclamation point spring gear full of force. We got the birthday gear. I've got one new shirt for May. But Pogs are the future. So in doing so, we also have exclamation point you pick as our new promo. Every $100 donated, you can pick now. And one of those things you can pick is Pog design. Pogs to the future. Exclamation point Pogs. Exclamation point lore. That's where we're going. And again, if you are one of our featured 12 wrestlers in our next level wrestling promotion, feel free to submit your email to me or Requel so you can manipulate the lore page as we build our community lore. Steven, fat, sick, and nearly dead. Bro, you know what I do? I watch fucking My Such a Japan Life. I watch it, watch them fail. Then I just do a bunch of push-ups and look at the TV in disgust. And then I can proceed to drink 9 beers and play video games all night. That's my weight loss ritual. Then in the morning, I brush my teeth, stare at myself shirtless, give myself a bunch of insults. Judge Bud says, look at a Snickers bar and gain 10 pounds. Bro, I broke a sweat drinking a Diet Pepsi today. Like, I feel you. Like, I heard that. Like, it's... Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. I met a guy, actually, in 40K. He was super heavy. And I played him at Adepticon one year. And then the next year, we had a great game. I never forget the guy. And the next year, we're, like, talking. And I'm like, do I know you? And he's like, yeah, we played last year. I was like, what? You look familiar. And he's like, yeah, I used to weigh like 500 pounds. And he was like my size. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, he did that. You know what you're talking about, Steve Musket. I was like, what? It's crazy. Amazing. Durgle, you probably know him. Started at 350. Stephen Musket got down to 200 in 6 months. Damn. I need to get on that. Durgle Matthew, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. We're like 280 right now, Musket. I could lose 80 LBs. That'd be nice. I'm waiting for, I'm stalling to see when Eileen's gonna get home. Bro, I was like, I drove around this morning. Oh no, she just got there. Listening to like local AM news because like my Bluetooth wasn't connected. I enjoyed it. Dr. D, my cousin lives in Daytona, Florida, and he did the stomach band, lost the whole person, went from 550 to 380 in a few years. He's 6'4". Damn. Yeah, so 6'4" is 380. Yeah. See, Musket, not if you want to keep muscle mass. Don't do what I did. Get the nutrients from juicing, but your body is still in starvation mode. Dr. D says, get serious, Hobo. Muscle's eating first, but I don't have any muscle. Jokes on the fruit. Reapray says it occurs to me that the Pog lore is almost as crazy as Twisted Metal. Bro, I love that game. This is the Twisted Metal of Pogs. All right, let's jump into it. So last week we laid some, or earlier this week, we laid some airbrush down on Robbie G and a little bit of brushwork just to get the vibes. So we wanted to use a completely different blue workup, Nurgle Matthew, because I've done so much blue, and I like literally in my course we do dark blue, blue, sky blue. Like I do that shit like all the time. So we wanted to not use those blues. So we used black blue and the Signature Series Ultramarine blue. Then we used the white blue, which was terrible. And then we did some filtering strategies. Going back and forth, eventually with some transparent blue to get this variant. I'm pretty happy with it. There's a lot of steps to get it as good as a workup. To get it to look this good when dark blue, blue, and sky blue just works. You know? So what we want to do is we want to tighten up the blue everywhere we can. Okay, so let's just squirt down some art shows the blues. The 11th edition Chaos Basement and Demon's article came out today. Well, sorry. What's wacky? So that's that Ultramarine signature series. There's the white blue. Heavy weapons plus one to hit if you only move 3 inches. Ooh. Did they put out data sheets or anything, or just rules like that? Transparent blue. Attachments. Keywords. Black, blue. Okay, now what I want is one step medium, white, be a little flow improver. And we're gonna dig into this blue. Cranking the light. Okay, so we're working right here on the power fist and the shoulder pad. Let's move up here. We deployed some pin washing here. Let's grab some of our ultramarine and our white blue. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna heart pull in. See this little, like, I don't know what's going on with this wrist right here. And we're gonna grab more of the ultramarine, less of the white. Some one-step medium. More of the, we're gonna grab some of the white blue, high opacity, low moisture. Touch of flow improver. Now we're going to grab some of that one step, really lower the opacity. And we're going to feather along that line. Just like that. Okay. And we're trying to figure out where all the blue is. There's a little bit of blue right here. Let's grab our ultramarine and white. See right here. Let's take some of the transparent blue, the black blue. One step. Heart pull into that recess right there. Rinse it. Grab some of the ultramarine. Put a little highlight right there. Good to go. Now let's grab more of the white blue. Mixed in. See if we can just touch that edge. Let's get a little transparent black. Big well. Contrast game is super strong with this one. It's like it's dialed up on the mini for some reason. You said, is the picture off? Is that what you said? Let me see if I have a monitor setting, because I definitely changed something on my monitor the other day. My eyes were bothering me. Oops. I just turned my monitor off. Just turn it off again. My monitor could be really low. I'm cranking the brightness back up. Forgot about this. So maybe I'm seeing it wrong on the screen. That's about what I'm seeing with my eyes. We're gonna make him look super ridiculous. Recoil. Let's move to one step. Ultramarine. Right here. Smooth that out. And we're just gonna try to catch the blues. Scanian, thanks for the follow. Recoil says no, the dark seems super dark. Oh yeah, they're almost black. Okay, transparent black right here. Transparent black right here. Using the heart pull. Transparent black. Transparent black. Stippling right here. Get it in there. See what that looks like. So I'm using it right here. Right here. And we airbrush this, and now we're just adding some blue to it, as Recoil observed. Punch it up. So we're looking for spots that actually have real estate. So like here's this armor right here. Let's grab some one step medium, some ultramarine blue, touch of transparent blue, using the heart pull, semi-opaque, wet, there. Now let's grab some of the blue white with some of the ultramarine. Steal some of this concoction right here. One step. What we want is to run a heart pull on the front and the bottom. Using the one-step medium makes that application almost like a free transition. Grab a little bit more of the white. So we're just dramatizing the real estate. Using heart pull. Grabbing more white, less blue, higher opacity, lower moisture. Run back to some of the one-step medium. Steal some of the ultramarine blue into that compound. Use that as a feathering tool. Easy. Now he's got this joint right here. I'm gonna run a tracer with the one step. Tracer technique installed. Let's grab more of the ultramarine blue, mix it in that pile. So, getting that hip armor. More of the white blue. Rinse it a little bit. Get some transparent blue and some ultramarine blue mixed together. Some one-step medium. We're going to run that as a filter and a blurring tool. I'm going to grab some of this darker concoction over here. We use black, blue, black, and transparent blue. Off in the corner right here. A heart pull between two pieces of real estate.
Hey, are you Dirty Mike and the boys?
Your cats! Rub your dicks on the car as you're running away! We are gonna have sex in your car! It will happen again!
Let's kick it off.
My man Dr. D in the house. I get some strong man love in chat for him. We have a support button. It works. I get some strong man love. Dr. D putting some money on the board. Strong man love and pickles. Dr. D, this is where it's going to get tricky. Can we take this concoction here Remember, I'm going to make this guy like the Thanos of Ultramarines. Through cheaty ass airbrushing technique and hobo glazing. Okay, so right here, we need is let's get the dark line installed first. Transparent blue, black blue, transparent black. Some one-step medium. Heart pull. Okay. Now let's grab some of this highlight. Dr. D. Right here. A tracer. So what I'm thinking is low back go. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Catching that raid. We get some love and chat for the Hero Quest crew. You see right there, Dr. D, we're just going to heart pull down that highlight off the center line. Let it dry. We're using some one-step medium. We're gonna ramp it up with opacity. Opacity, low moisture. My man knows from Hero Quest. Let's hit the heart pull / tracer. Okay, let's put a touch of flow improver on the tip of our brush. Run a heart pull right here. Let's rinse it. Let's take a little bit of the transparent blue, one step, and ultramarine blue. And what we're going to do is put some in right here on the far left. Now, on this side, Hero Quest, we're going to take that dark mix, right? A little bit of one step. We're going to grab some ultramarine. Just kind of invert it slightly. Let's grab some of the highlight huff down here. Some stipples and some heart pulls. I'll grab more ultramarine in one step. Let that dry. That's it. Take some of the transparent blue. Some of the one step. Let's catch a little bit of the white blue, high opacity, low moisture. Run a tracer right here. Hold your breath, swing it from right to left. With a little touch of flow improver to help with this. Heart pull. Let's take one step. Some ultramarine mixed in with some of the white blue. Blur that line. That's it. TK says you like the one step. I'm just using the medium right now. I'm using all my normal paints with some of the medium. I love it. Let's go back, grab some of the blue. The one step. Run a little band-aid right there. Stipples. Now we got that knee pad looking sharp. As far as like a product that will achieve a glaze, like an easy glaze, an easy wet blend, an easy wash, like all three of those are very heavily supported by the product. Buddy Funster, one step versus flow improver. I like the flow improver. So if I'm doing like an edge highlight, I will use the flow improver to kind of wash my brush first. Then take the excess off and dip. Right? If I'm doing everything else, I'm using the one step for. And through my airbrush, I feel like the one step is possibly better. It's hard to tell. Still new. So we airbrushed this guy. You guys can look at the VOD on Tuesday. We did a special workup using the signature series Rogue Hobbies Ultraman Blue, which we never use. It was kind of a chore to get it to look like this, but we did. And now what we're doing is we're touching all the blue zones with the same paints with some one step and other trickery to sharpen the image and make it look like we're Golden Demon Painter. Right? But we're not doing anything. We're just like cheating with the airbrush and we're using basic starter techniques from my course and my syllabus. And so, as all my students know, make dark stuff dark, make bright stuff bright. And then I teach you the brush techniques in between. That's all that matters. So we're trying to get the blue locked in, buddy Funster, and then we'll put all the metal on. So anywhere I see some cute blue poking through, because a lot of the airbrushing is going to just cover the blue for the most part. Like you see a little bit's poking right there. We need to install the dark lines though. So let's kind of wash around this skull with some one step mixed in with our dark mix. There. One step, ultramarine blue, transparent blue. Making sure our saturation stays high. Get some of the white blue. Rotate. See if we can do a bit of a tracer right here. More one step. Add some blue back in. It's not just pure white. And what we're trying to do, send some highlights kind of around that design. A little heart pull right there. We have some one step on the brush still. Trying to get relatively clean transition there. Grind time, what about one step compared to Noosh? Very different. The one step might replace Noosh for me. Find out. The Noosh slows the dry time down in a really nice way. But for as far as for these like little like brush stroke glaze edits I'm doing, one step is great. He's got these feet. So let's grab one step. Transparent, black, blue, and black, and transparent black, blue, transparent blue. Something like that. One step. So the feet, heart pull, semi-opaque, kind of wet. You can do all this with the Noosh just fine too. And it might be even easier in some situations because of the work time. This dries a little faster. So carving out those dark recesses. which is little heart pulls. And the greaves are almost entirely just wing bullshit. Why not just mix the noosh and the one-step 50-50, get the best of both worlds? I don't know. I don't know. I kind of like it dry and fast for these little tiny glazes. This, yeah, I mean, they both have uses. Like for these, like spot glazes, it's like the one step is like lightning in a bottle over here. Take some of the dark mix. Let's get the fingers. Oh, there's a whole other side of this arm. Ah, my wife's home. All right, guys, let me go meet my wife. She had a rough week. Don't go nowhere, guys. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Exclamation point. You pick. BRB. All right, do a few more brush strokes, then we'll whip it out. So I'm gonna try to get this hand curated. Again, if you're just tuning in, we're using a lot of one-step medium. We're using it for our washes, our glazes. Using a combination of transparent blue, black, and black blue. The one-step medium. Now I'm trying to deploy via the heart pull, deep, dark recess colors. And this, of course, the back of his wrist has filigree on it too. Oh my God. Why? Why? Grab some of the ultramarine blue. As you can see right here. Want some of the white blue. And a little bit of ultramarine blue. That's it. Get some transparent blue. One step. Heart pull. So just a little bit of a fade right there. Nothing too crazy. Oh, see kind of a mistake right here. We need to do a little bit better job highlighting right here. While it's still a little wet, grab some one step and some ultramarine blue. Run the heart pull in. Rinse it. Grab some of the transparent blue, maybe some of the black blue. One step. It's his monogram imprinting on people's faces. Pimp slap. He just backhands people with his little monogram back there. Let's just touch the tip into some of the flow improver. Grab a little of the white blue. Right here. Here. Take some one step. Really thin it out. Touch of the ultramarine. One step. It out. We're gonna go through and do the same thing on the fingers. It's gonna be fun to paint all this metal. I mean, right? So we're trying to just do like a Thanos workup, but we're gonna the blue will be fast. You see, when you use the airbrush to set up just a good transition, and then you use just like basic edge highlighting, pin washing techniques, then a little bit of glazing strategy. That's the 101 course, and the first lesson of 201. So you can make anything look like this relatively easy. We've got the helmet right here. Shot thanks to the huff. I'm digging it. The huff, the helmet looks great on him. Like, it's so much better than his dumb little head. I just left it off him because I gotta paint all this stupid shit back here. Bro, this dumbass. I mean, bro, look at him. I mean, look at this fucking nerd. Like, what a loser. Derp Central. And like, that's what it looks like? Bro, keep your helmet on. No one's gonna fucking take you seriously. Like, bro. Yeah, that's why we got a new head. Well, we got this. Bro, he doesn't deserve a Wu-Tang head. Dr. D. The biggest nerd of all the Primarchs. Yeah, how to underp. Because he's going to look good when we're done. All because we didn't use that stupid head. Yeah, okay, at least give him glasses, Dr. D. Bro. Oh my god. That is legendary. Get the same head, do a 3D scan, set it up as an STL. Make his hairline slightly more receding. Right? Just a little bit. And then the glasses. Bro. The glasses, no eyes. Like, it's just, they're so thick. You know what I mean? Yeah. What's up, baby? This upstairs or downstairs? Oh, okay. Apparently, I clogged the toilet. Sounds like something I would do. The accountant Primark. Get him a little clipboard or something. Stuff. I don't know if it's actually clogged. Find out what she says. Yo, Taco Bell burrito trick. I'll go check on it for her. Just don't trust her. Exclamation point whip. There's an apocalypse in there. Easy peasy. Yeah. The Huff. He's more like a Ben Affleck accountant. I like that. Let's pop open Discord. Exclamation point whip. Ramus. Poop apocalypse. Poop apocalypse.
Initiating skies.
Do we need a new pog? Oh, wait, let me text David. Gas station bathroom. Florida gas station bathroom. I just texted him. All right, Kramus.
Listen to him.
Oh, look at this little guy. I like this tabard work.
Listen.
It's really nice. The guy's a baby. Got a cat in here? Here she comes. Have the door open.
Define canvas, something likened to a painter's artboard or an audio workstation, implying a blank space where you experiment, create, and establish art and yourself.
Fucker. What does she want? She's just going to town in here. Beautiful work. I like this too. Just like a skull knight. Like, what's going on here? Is this D&D stuff? What is this? Frostgrave. Yeah, don't fuck around with a guy with a giant skull and shield. Prime time, you're driving 2 hours to the beach to play a friend of yours who has been a commission painter for 20 years. Who? Who's been commission painting for 20 years? I don't know them. crazy. Easy peasy. First, great and clean one, paint on left. Second one, right. In contrast. Oh, yes. Good job with that. Both good. I mean, this one is also good, but this right here is going to be the stunner. You're done. Yeah, I see that. You're gonna subtract. I see where you're gonna subtract. Now that I've painted one of these, I get it. Oh, we've already got it. It already exists. Hogs on demand. See if I can throw it in there. That quick. Thanks, David. I'll show you some of the ones he's working on. Some of our commons. Sending them in right now. So, David's working on a suite of commons using our format. So this is one of my favorites. The Glizzy Grip. The Rolling Thunder. Synergy. Bro. We had to fix the words on this one. He just couldn't get it to tighten up. Scratchers and gas station boner pills. Back to the actual content. For now. Excuse me, guys. Good job, easy peasy. Brilliant. Dr. D. Gotta paint him like Riley from Boondocks. He looks like Riley from Boondocks. Hundred 50 millimeters. Weighs like 80 ounces. 8 ounces. It's like, what? Five inches tall, though. Finally finished the inner circle. Librarian is getting to the point where he's probably going to get finished. Agrippus. Like the colors on these. Yeah, these are great. You gotta clean these checkers up though, Agrippa. Working on them still? Or did I just dream crush you? Checkers are pretty easy. I've got dozens of tutorials on them. So what you need to do is you need to set up a heart pull and you need to just draw a grid. So you see the line that you don't have that would go like that, and then the line that should be here, here. You need to just go in and probably just take that red and mix some black into it, and then draw your grid. I would have just done it with black, but if you just take like black, red, and you draw your grid, and then you just, once you have your grid set up based on these checkers, then just treat each checker as its own thing, and then just run a top highlight on all of them, the bottom shadow. So the reason we do that is because it's almost impossible to make them perfect. But if you make each square a dope square, even if they're all a little off, it works. Done dozens of tutorials, checkers. They're actually really fucking easy to do. Yeah, the curve throws you off because you didn't do a grid, Agrippa. All checkers start with a grid. You have to draw the tic-tac-toe grid, lines, then fill in the little squares. So setting the grid up, you can set the grid up retroactively and then clean up. So let's say your black is a little fucked up. take the red and erase. Your red's too fucked up, take the black and erase. Yeah, like Recoil says, like we're basically just tricking. Like when you do it the way I'm doing it, it doesn't have to be geometrically flawless, but since each square has intrigue, it makes you think it is. Checkers are an effect. They're not that hard. See, the reason this works is because you have a grid on the shields, right? You've got your cross. You did it white, but like apply that same theory to your shoulder pad. You don't need to start over, Grippo, I promise you. You just need to install your grid. Nice. That's very cool. Same thing here. Install your grid. I feel like I did diamonds for someone recently on one of my throwaway Marines. But if you go on my Patreon page or even my YouTube channel, I've got checkers for sure. What's going on here? Oh, lion. Working your way up to it. Oh, sorry, I skipped over. It looks so cool. It looks so badass. A little librarian. Beautiful. Good job, man. Easy peasy. Let's see these T-Suns. Oh, what's this guy? What's this, like, mantle he has? That shit is dope. Good job with the fucking Galaxy Cape, brother. You get that tech. He says, lol, that's your tech. I know. I was just teasing. Good job. Exalted Sorcerer slaps, dude. Roboute, cleaning up his trim now. Still selling the Edgelords, by the way.
For the box fan, and tell Aileen we are all standing behind her in her time of need.
This is not right! What the hell is this?
For the box fan. I didn't understand what it said to me. I was like, the box fam? What? Yeah, I just told her I'm getting a fan. And she was like, okay. It's so funny that you said that. Steven Musket, man. Let me get some love and chat from my boy right there. He one-shot it. What do you want? It's a you pick, so you can pick from the list. Shirt, class, pogs. Pog design. And he also triggered a giveaway. Exclamation point, raffle. Show your boy some love and chat. Steven Musket triggered this big giveaway. Fucking box fan. Like, should I get a dope one? Or, like, just go to Home Depot and just get a cheap one? Steven Musket. It's a you pick now. You can pick a shirt, a class, or you can design a pog. Road Dog, attack, psychic attacks, ignore cover. You have request says you have no choice. You must pick it. You must choose. Oh, nice. Is it 2 Hellbrutes? You've been showing me 2 Hellbrutes this whole time. Easy peasy. You've got to start to paint the other weapon options. Get magnetized. Nice. Exclamation point whip if you want in on this. Dead Hand Hobbies, my dude. Is that big commission he's working on? Oh my god, dude. Looks so good. Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. Deadhead says, I hope Wyatt likes it. Duh. He doesn't have anything that's good. To be his best looking army. Like a savage, dude. 1 minute on the raffle. Sorry, exclamation point raffle. The boy Steven Musket triggered a raffle, guys. A you pick. Exclamation point raffle. Steven Musket. It's funny because he's like, I don't want anything. And now he's in the raffle. Oh, yeah. This weekend, I got to get you sorted out, Mateo. There's always some delay. Sorry. I'm going to try to do some shipping this weekend. Actual shipping. Apologies. Diablo. Bro, Deadham, this is savage, bro. I'm gonna resume entries. Exclamation point raffle. It's just closed, but I open it back up. You see the jersey. It's right there. Stephen Musket. Not bad. Sure, this weekend Eileen will be feeling a lot better. I'm gonna take her to there's a lakefront. So I take her there for Pokemon Go Community Days so she can catch them all. Oh shit, that's a big ass raid. On my hobbies in the house. That's a thick raid. Length and girth. Exclamation point height. Let me get some love and chat for the Monument Raiders. What you guys doing? What you guys into over on the Monument side of things? I was just using some one step a minute ago. We're doing a whip session. We're almost done. Exclamation point whip. You know, if you want to throw your work up in the old Discord, if you want to whip it out. We also have a raffle going right now. Exclamation point raffle. No. Pogs of the future. We're taking a look at Stephen Musket. He's one of my students. He's doing a commission right now. And catching us up on where he's at in the commission. Amazing work. Wolfenholm, thanks for the follow, brother. Exclamation point raffle. I'm going to close the raffle here in a minute. You can pick from a shirt, class, or you can design a Pog. For our new Pog series that's coming out. Exclamation point Pogs, exclamation point lore.
Hey, are you Dirty Mike and the boys?
Your cats, rub your dicks on the car.
Oh, wait. I meant Dead End Hobbies. Did I say Stephen Musket?
Big money spending time is coming, but I ain't neglecting my support to the one and only NLP.
That's my man, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Big time money spending coming because you're moving to Washington or some shit, dude. Bro, how stressful is that? We get some love and chat. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Stressful as that, man. So we're gonna do another giveaway in a second. Let me close this raffle. Buddy Funster, my dude. You pick. Now we're gonna, your boy Easy Peasy just triggered a second raffle. Brand new raffle just dropped. 5 minutes. Exclamation point raffle. Exclamation point whip if you want it on this. Sorry, this is Dead Hand Hobbies, one of my students. Stephen Muscat, he's not one of my students. I don't even fucking know that guy. Easy Peasy says it's going to be a minimum cost, $5,000, including current apartment. That's kind of low. You must have got a good deal. You're like halfway there already, though, aren't you? It's good. Oh, 10. No, 10. Yeah, 10 grand. 10 grand is what it costs to move, like that. Yeah, like when I did it from North Carolina to Cali. This is wild because like I remember like when we like it was me and my ex and we were gonna move. She was like, "Okay, so like I want to move to Cali," and I'm like, "That's great." She's like, "Okay, like let's do it." I was like, "Okay, we don't have money." She's like, "Well, how much do you think it costs?" I was like, "Every bit of $10,000." She's like, "That's preposterous." I was like, "First month, last month, security deposit, utility deposits. Still gotta pay rent here the last month. That same month. Let me think. How much does it cost to move, like to rent a truck or a pod? All the boxes, the gas money. Like I just kept listing stuff and she never thought of. It's preposterous. She's like, "Well, how much do we have?" I was like, $3,200. She's like, "Well, how long before we can save up $10,000?" I was like, 25 years. Like, and then I was like, I mean, like, how long could before I save it up? 25 years. If you get a job, sooner. It's extremely stressful. It was one of the most stressful moments of my life, easy peasy. Was that big move. I hated every fucking second of it. Oh, Bo's Magic, my dude. Let's see these busts. We got 2 minutes on the raffle. Belial 86 says, "I moved from Colorado to Washington. It was extremely stressful. Can relate." Yeah, bro. Well, first I went, let me tell you what. Belial, I moved from Colorado to North Carolina by myself. Wasn't fucking stressful. I fucking rented a 24-foot U-Haul. Loaded that shit up with my shit. Fucking got a tow behind. Put my truck on, put my car on it. I just drove to fucking North Carolina. Right to my apartment. Unloaded my shit. Super chill. Then when I moved to North Carolina to California, was the worst week of my life. They're not the same. There's an equation. 1 minute left in the raffle. Time guy was taken. What's up, brother? Yo, Mo's Magic, crushing it. Oh, is this one of those Kingdom Death minis right here? Bro, this guy's... What the fuck? What is going on with this guy? Oh my god. Moving is awful, Mo's Magic. Matt hired the raffle. Allows, that's a crazy move though. Yeah. I definitely don't like it. Moved from Florida to Colorado, Colorado to North Carolina, North Carolina to California, then California to Florida. The two of those moves I did solo, so chill. Just me. God hand boss. This dude is literally a boss. Gravity's and theories is moving. You actually find out how much stuff you have. Awful. I moved in here from Inverness. Everything I own fit in my pickup truck. Pick in the winner. Mateo, my guy. Yeah, but now thinking of moving to Gravity, it's much more stressful because I do have way more things. Some love for Mateo. Exclamation point, you pick, baby. All right. Shout out to Stephen Muskie, Easy Peasy, Dr. D. Supporting these raffles. White Turk in chat. What's up, brother? We're just taking a look at your commission, bro. You seen this shit? You seen this joint? Bro, this shit's savage. Fucking out of control. Motherfucker needs to back off here. Fucking back off the gas, dude. And this look bad. It's like I try to get good. Yeah, the girth is shit. It's fucking amazing. Dead hand. All right, let's jump back into it. Locking the obesity cradle. Our Horus Heresy, Lobby G. Where we use like a weird set of blues that we never use. Predominantly the signature Ultramarine Monument. Now, after we did our airbrushing, now what we're doing is we're taking the paintbrush and we're just kind of touching spots to dramatize them. Blurring out this paintbrush. Have backups? Oh yeah, I have so many backups. Bush, man, yeah. 30K joint. 30K G-Man. Go Matthew back. So I'll walk you through my combination of blues. Dirt Master G. So what we're doing is we airbrushed some combination of these blues. This transparent blue, blue black. This is the Ultramarine Signature Series white blue. This is just straight black. This is one step medium. So what we're doing now is we're trying to get into recesses, make dark things darker. We're really just kind of picking out the blue. I'll go to something more interesting than the hand. Like, look at this panel right here. So what we want to do is grab some of this one step. Transparent blue. Black, blue. And we want to figure out where the trim is. It's right here. On a heart pull, semi-opaque, kind of wet. And so, plenty of one step in the mix. And we're using it to help us with this panel lining technique. And like I said, I'm trying to separate the blue fields from the actual trim that's going to go around it. See that? Semi-opaque, kind of wet. Running a heart pull. I use the tip of the brush. Try to rotate. Pull straight back. Always be rotating. I plan on messing up a little bit here. It's not a big deal. Just want to isolate those joints right there. Make the dark stuff dark. About to get a model refresh in 11th. Bushman. Is it going to be a 40K refresh? That's right here. One of those heart pulls. Okay, so what we want to do is rinse the brush. And we want to dramatize what we've already done. So let's grab some of the ultramarine blue, some of the white blue, some of the one step medium. So I want to see where my highlights down here at the bottom. We want to do run just some gentle heart pulls. Then I kind of want to just fill in this zone right here with more white, or it's white blue mixed with ultramarine with a ton of one step. Run a series of heart pulls. The one step medium is doing a lot of heavy lifting here. using a prodigious amount. Put some right here. Right here. Now what we want to do is rinse it again. Let's move back to the ultramarine with a touch of the the transparent blue in the mix. Get some of this one-step medium. A little water on the brush. And use that to soften. Saturate some of this highlight. Go back to the highlight. Take some one-step medium. Stipple right here. Some of the darker blue. Go right here. We're just kind of connecting those two zones. Using moisture. So maybe? Yeah, baby. Let's run back to the highlight. I think it's for 40K Bushman. Run a heart pull. Get a little bit of flow improver on the tip of my brush. Using more of the white, blue-white, high opacity, low moisture. Rotate. Always be rotating. That one got away from me a little bit. That's okay. Run back to the panel line mixture. Clean that up. Grab some one step. Grab some ultramarine. Tom guys, is your beat slab and minis insured since it's your workplace? I mean, I've got homeowners insurance. When I say I've got it, I mean my wife has it. Nothing individually is. Let's run some of that concoction right here. Using some one step. We're using that to just kind of feather. Okay over there, baby? Oh, thanks, sweetheart. She brought me a beer because she's the greatest wife in the United States of America. She says she's not the nicest wife in the United States of America. What do you guys think? Take some flow improver, rinse the brush. Recoil says I should marry you. Take some of this highlight. Run it on this little seam. Run back to the one step, grab some of this mid-tone we created, let the white dissolve into it. And it's gonna let us feather this highlight. That highlighted the zone. See. So we didn't actually have to paint that. The airbrushing was already there. We just modified it. Bushman, yeah. Nothing confirmed. I heard that. Wyatt, you streaming after me? Nice. Stay tuned, guys. Let's take some of our dark mix. Get under this lip. With the ultramarine blue. I put Luna on camera, baby. She tried to scratch me, but I put her down too quick. So getting the blue correct is really the name of the game right now. Before we do all the trim. We're going to go high opacity, low moisture. We're going to use the tracer technique right here. Hold your breath, swing it from right to left. Take a little bit of one step. We're going to do a heart pull right here. We'll go a little bit more opacity. And I'm not going to really, I don't think, let me see, I've got the cape right here. So we got to make sure we're not overpainting. Ah, God, I overpainted so hard. So you can see a little bit of that leg right there. But this is the leg we gotta put more effort in. So that sucked. Grab some of the highlight. Let's just do a hardcore line right now. Using the heart pull. We'll see how little I can do here. Let's take one step, ultramarine blue. We're just using that as a filter. Broad filter over those thick highlights. Smooth them down. Fuzz them out. Wow! God, that's so easy. At the one-step meeting was good. Take some transparent black. Heart pull. Rinse, repeat. You see, this leg, right? It's like all eagle bullshit. And the commissioner Ender requested NMM, so we gotta do NMM on this too. So I feel like we've taken a break from NMM on a few projects, or at least from this type of like hardcore trim NMM. I don't know. What's the recollection on that? It's gold, right? So we got to figure out what kind of golds for ultramarines. Like normally, you know me, I just do whatever. But is ultramarines like glorious golds? Like wow, like hella yellow infused. Or is it not? Is it like I don't know? What's their lore? Who's got the word? Who's got the word on that? Most magic, like they're gold, like all the eagles and bullshit, all that nonsense. Deadhead says classic 30K was always a little darker. That's why I'm asking you guys. Textway says painting AOS Chaos Warriors tomorrow. Any recommendation on color combination? AOS Chaos Warriors? They're heavily armored, are they not? Good look. AOS Chaos. I got him. Yeah, I can walk. I can give you a workup. Seems the same to me, but different artists do different things. Post magic. What's the vibe? Is the vibe like perfectly polished gold? I feel like that's the vibe, right? So this unit right here. Let's see. Textway. So mostly armor with some bullshit, with some capes and shit. Okay. So, are you trying to paint? Are you trying to paint them colors, or are you trying to make them all beat up in metal? You trying to get them to the tabletop, or you trying to make them super dope? Like, what's your goal? They already fit in with something that you already painted. So you don't care how long it takes you to paint them next way? Aim is to look cool. Do you already have them built? Are they sub-assembled, or are they all put together? All assembled. Okay, so there's no sub-assembly. Do you own an airbrush? Most important question.
No known instruments are involved. Coded information is punched out. Electronic music synthesizer
Okay.
does the rest.
So, you probably want to go, he says, hand brushes only, due to the whole painting thing. So, probably want to go somewhere similar to the box then. Metallic. Silver is user-friendly. And also, yes, step one is get an airbrush, as Recoil said. Go nuts on this little adventure, but buy an airbrush. Your next hobby purchase is an airbrush. Text way, don't buy models, buy an airbrush. Every day you're not airbrushing, you can't get that day back. So don't buy models next month, buy an airbrush. But user-friendly is actually the metal workup. So if you pick out a dark silver, a mid silver, and a bright silver, and you have some good dry brushes, you could actually, and you do Chaos Black primer, like you said, you should be, if you have soft, round, dry brushes, and if you don't own those, you can go to a makeup store, Sephora, or anything like that, and just look at their big, soft, round makeup brushes and buy a set. Small, medium, big. And what you should be able to do is take the dark silver and pretty much kind of like wet dry brush it over your black primer and kind of get most of it done right there. Let it fully dry. Then switch to your mid silver and then actually dry the brush up substantially. And then dry brush against the grain with that. Let it dry. Then go to your bright silver. Again, load it up, dry the brush off thoroughly, and then be more selective with that. That'll be almost all your armor. Okay? Now, if you want to use a wash, you can use like a black wash or even a brown wash if you want to do some like grime staining. Be a little selective with it. Don't just cover the guy in wash. It's going to ruin your metallic finish. Select joints, recesses, borders, and frames. Just start shoving it there. If it looks a little shitty, it rides because it's distorted metal chaos. So I would definitely just do the box art style. Get all the metal done in one step. And then the metal's done. Now you're going to subtract from the metal. You see they've got pants, got tabards, blah, blah, blah. Paint it all like black, right? Just carefully execute black. If you want to be cute, mix some blue into the black or a black blue. You know what I mean? Just take everything that's not supposed to be silver to this new color. Then that'll be a lot of the straps and bullshit too, right? Now, from there, change the color again. If the belts need to be brown, paint just light brown right over your bluish gray. It'll ride, I promise. Right? Subtract from the grip on the weapons, the gloves, whatever. You know what I mean? The fur. Okay, your fur's blue, black, whatever. Just start hitting it with watered down brown. Build it up. It's easy. Now the capes are gonna suck. So your best bet is just paint them solid colors. So like and do the best you can. Definitely don't do this white interior. That's gonna kill you. You're gonna quit painting. Maybe do this black red interior. Take like literally a black red and just paint the entire cape with that. Nice big smooth brush strokes. Don't fuck with it. If you want, slightly dry brush the cape with a brighter red. But if you're new to painting, the cape's you're gonna ruin the model by trying to like do something sexy on the cape if you don't have an airbrush and you don't know how to glaze and shit like that. So basically this whole project's gonna be just clever blocking into colors, dry brushing, also dry brush the fur. Once you get the brown locked in, find a brighter brown, dry brush over that. Just stick to dry brushing and clean executional washes. Put them on bases. They'll be very cool looking. It's a solid plan. Cheers for the input and taking the time to go through it. It's my job. Tech Sway. I don't know if you're new here or not. Teach 5 days a week. Exclamation point class. Graduated almost 500 students through my course. 101. My platform's free to play, baby. Just tune in twice a week. Got 1 million videos on YouTube. Post Magic. Hi. That's a solid endorsement. Post Magic. Thank you, brother. 7 or so minutes left in the final 4 tonight. Big shout out to Stephen Muskie, Easy Peasy, and Dr. D. Thank you guys so much. Sponsoring a couple giveaways. Try to get on some shipping this weekend. Saying it. So my wife reminds me on Sunday. Told you guys we're doing Pokemon Community Day tomorrow. Next away, what paints do you use? Did you come from the Monument Raid? Paints matter a little. I want the right tools for the job. Only started watching Monument on Wednesday. Oh shit. Tight. What paints I got are AOS Warhammer paints and this tool and the tool starter set. So you got okay. Now let me see if I can convince you. Because I don't want to derail your hobby momentum. It's crucial, especially in the summer. But are you just trying to see if this is a hobby you like, or are you invested, right? Like if you're invested, hold the phone. You don't have enough selection. You don't have enough tools. You should collect a few. Like I want you to do your Chaos Warrior box, like I do. I would strongly suggest investing in a few more tools so that you optimize your success. Things that you need, sure. But if you're just trying to see if you like it, go nuts. You already do like it. Do yourself a favor, exclamation point monument. I've got a code. Like a 10% off. Just buy their starter set. Buy their metallics. buy their deck, their set of brushes. Just make the investment. Their paints changed my life. We're working with Jason since like 2016. Easy peasy, yep. He says I can vouch. Optimize the tool set made a huge change. Came down to painting. Text Way. Used to play 40k back in the 90s. Tight. Wanted to get back into it. I actually bought the Spirit Slaves of Darkness box. Nice. Assembled it all this week. So you're in. You're back. Okay. So if you can just get them built, channel your hobby momentum into the building, the priming, get the tool investment. Because you know how they say, like, you know, I used to do small bore NRA Rifle Association when I was a kid. And I remember that our coaches would say, remember guys, the gun doesn't make the shooter makes the gun. I was like, yeah, man. But then why do we use these $2,000 Anschutz? Like, why do we use those for our competitions? Well, you know, I'm like, it kind of seems. This guy's name was Mr. Teagarden. I was like, Mr. Teagarden, it kind of seems like if two hobos off the street are equally untrained, the guy with the Anschutz is going to win the shooting competition. He's like, well, yeah. I was like, so two people the same training, Anschutz guy still wins the competition, right? He's like, yeah. I was like, so it kind of seems like to me, as a 12-year-old, the tools are hella important. The right airbrush makes you better at painting. The right paintbrush makes you better at painting. The right paints make you better at painting. And I'm saying if like you're level 0 and level 100 is the level cap, the right tools get you to level 50. Right off the street, dude. So I'm not trying to grind 50 levels out when I can pay to win those first 50 levels. Two and a half minutes left in the Final Four. You can get in the Final Four for as little as $1. Yeah, most magic. Airbrush alone will change your life. No joke. Text way. I usually use the model. Buy cheap, buy twice. Now, I always use the best. Text way. Everything I use is the best. Sometimes the best is the most expensive, but not always. For example, Monument Hobbies paints, 22 milliliters, $4.50 a pint. The best. They're not the most expensive
anymore. I'm coming! Phrasing boom!
Come on, make a hole.
Phrasing boom.
Tell Archer I'm coming for him. Phrasing boom and both berries out.
Word.
That's my man Chaotic and my man Goat Boy.
And his name is John C.
I get some love for those two gentlemen in chat. Exclamation point strong man love. Chaotic says we're gonna have to get some D4 in. I'm sure you're probably way ahead of me though. I think I saw you logged in. You know, I still play with your boy Kratos that you introduced us to like in season 1. He logged in. He's logged in too. Bro, you play tonight? Want me to power level you? You finished campaign? What's up, bro? Tell me what's up. Got you. Pump. He says, what's your opinion of the gallery airbrushes? Airbrushes are not tight. They're okay. Knockoffs. Chinese knockoffs. But I do actually work with Galleria. Pump. I do. Like, I'm just shooting you straight. The airbrush is okay. It's all right. What I love about Galleria, though, is two things. They have a compressor, which Recoil turned me on to originally. They have like a little tankless digital plastic compressor that fits in a shoebox. It's my favorite thing in the world. I bought 20 of them for the Bourbon and Bolters luxury wargaming event. I love them. And they have this like airbrushing paint set in a box that's like, if you do like, I would say like more like large scale figurines, bro, it is chef's kiss. But as far as like just going on their website and buying a straight airbrush, I would endorse the Krios that I use right now is a superior tool. I only use the best and I always shoot straight. That's why my sponsors work with me. Like, so that's the facts about Galleria. I did a whole unboxing with them multiple times. They have no issue with me. They appreciate my opinions. Five seconds overtime. Gravity, you got that little thing? That dude, I'll show you right now. Oh, look at this thing. My wife is so mad at me. She hates that I talk shit on Galleria. Bro, look at this thing. This is the compressor, bro. Oh, look at this thing. My guy. Look at this. Hey. No, this is like my favorite thing about them. It's this. This, it goes up to high 20s PSI. Digital, it's plastic. Fits in a fucking shoebox, dude. Quiet. Like, no, it doesn't. It only turns on when you press the button. Up. It's fucking dope, dude. This is my daily. It's good with that. This is my daily use. Pop. I use this every day. Like, yeah, you only need a tank pump if you do a hardcore shit. If you're like a commission painter. Like, you don't need a tank. For miniatures, it's completely unnecessary. If you're a commission painter, yeah, sure. Like when I was a commission painter, I had side by side dual tanks. Yeah. Oh, is Magic has to work after a few hours of work? It never gets hot. It's designed to run continuous. Like, it's fine. It doesn't just go for fucking hours. It goes every time you press the button. And then eventually, I think it has a timer in it where it will turn itself off and you have to turn it back on. Textway recommended airbrush as a beginner. I only recommend one airbrush, whether or not you're a beginner. I think we have a link. Is it in my gear list? Recoil? I have affiliate codes on Amazon. Right there. Thank you. Exclamation point gear. That's my current gear list. We used 1 billion compressors, guys. Thank you, Recoil. Thank you, Steven Musket, everyone. Okay, we have our final 4. We've given away our shirts. Shout out to all of our supporters. We're going to set up the raid Wyatt now. Thank you guys for kicking with this evening. I'll stream again on Tuesday for all of our new viewers. You can also find me on Instagram. I respond to DMs all day, every day. It's part of my job. See you guys on Tuesday, but for now, we're going to kick it over to my man Wyatt, along with podcast. Oh, Chaotic, did I miss anything you said about Diablo? been playing the whole time? Bro, if you're on right now, I'll play with you. All right, the rate is ticking down, guys. Bring the length, the girth, and the positivity on over to my man Wyatt, Chat Club's Painting. Thank you guys all for your support and kicking it with me tonight. Shout out to Coil Daddy for modding for us and all our new viewers. As always, until we meet again. Yeah, I forgot something. I did. Supposed to do something cool here, but I didn't. As always, until we meet again, play on, players.
Yo, dog, it's the beat slap, pain on the brain. Flow the heat, but my chaos won't wane. Trace the lines fine and brushing my hand. Not a scientist, but I got